Hello, welcome to Centurion's Corner, and today we are reviewing from Star Wars The Black Series and the Mandalorian series, Mandalorian Night Owl. So this is just a standalone little background kind of Mandalorian. I'm not expecting a lot from this one, and to be honest, it was an easy miss for me, but this was $9.99, so I thought, why not? I picked that up from In Demand Toys here in the UK, and looking pretty cool, if I must say so myself. A little bit dark on the blue, so it should look nice compared to the other Night Owls as well. So we got the orange that's transcending through the packet. She's got little one of the Mandalorian blasters there, and her tiny jetpack as well. As far as I'm concerned, I don't think this one has a removable helmet. On the back here, we've got a little bio that she's part of Bo-Katan's crew. On the side here, just her again, and further around to the front once again. So I guess without further ado, let's crack this bad girl open. Here she is in a blister pack, and we just pop her out for our first impressions. And I'm not too sure which kind of figure that she takes after, whether it's Bo-Katan or Costa. But yeah, she's looking pretty cool. I kind of like the darkness of it compared to the darker parts and, you know, the lighter silvers. So she's looking pretty cool. So we're going away, take some pictures of her, see what she's capable of, and we'll see you in a mo. We've been away, we're taking the pictures, and what can I say about the figure? Well, to be honest, it's kind of what you expected. It's just simply a kind of Bo-Katan, a Costa Reeves reissue without a removable helmet. But yeah, I mean, not too bad for $9.99, just another character to put on the shelf and broaden that Mandalorian army. So taking a closer look, she only comes with, well, 2 accessories really. I mean, you could always include the jetpack. I kind of feel that's not an accessory really. It's just kind of like a thing to plug onto the back of the figure. But yeah, you got the little pistol here, the same kind of pistol we always had, in that nice kind of silver markings there. Looking around on this side again, you know, it's removable. We've got the holstered part down here that we can put into that part, and a nice little tug fit as well. So she hasn't got a holster this side. There's no extra pistols or anything on there, and that is pretty much her accessories. The backpack itself, again, just matching the same sort of color scheme as her armor. Popping that out, it's on a little peg system, and that just plugs in the back there. A little bit swivelly. It's not going to fall out at any given time. It is secure, but yeah, it does sort of like rotate quite easily on the inside there. Looking at the actual figure itself, we can go through the articulation. So head-wise, she can turn left, right, she can look down, and she can look up. So you can get some nice sort of flying positions in there, really. Yeah, she's got a bit of a swagger on the head part as well. And then you got the lower neck movement and the upper neck movement in there as well. On the inside, you can actually see there is kind of like a skin tone on there. Bringing it around on this side, you can see some hair. It actually kind of looks like Bo-Katan, which I've actually got just on the side here. Just popping it out. So you see this little bit of extra sort of hair that just hangs down the side on that part. It kind of reminds me on the inside there. Trying to get the light in there, you know, you can see that kind of bit just hanging down just on the inside. So I don't know whether it is a Bo-Katan head in the inside there and it is kind of stuck, but my Bo-Katan helmet is slightly larger because the hair on the inside, it kind of pushes it out. If I wanted to push it inwards, I don't think it will stay. It just kind of like, it's always been a wide helmet on that part. So it's a bit like a Costa Reeves kind of helmet, I guess. Looking down on the rest of the articulation, so we've got full rotation here at the arm, and then it can come up to this far as well. There's a small little butterfly joint in there, but not much. Rotation at the elbow there, and it comes up to a 90-degree bend. Rotation at the wrist, and it's also on a hinge as well. Diaphragm swivel, we've got left, we've got right, you've got a bit of tilt in there as well. Crunch forward, not so much, a little bit back as well. Leg wise, they can come up this way, forward, back. We've got an upper thigh rotation there as well. Rotation at the knee, and then a single knee joint that comes up to here, but keeps that little knee pad at the top there, and a rocker and a pivot at the ankle. So all in all, good articulation. Nothing, you know, as I said, there's nothing different compared to the other ones that we've had before. So it's just an easy re-release, an easy repaint out there as well. And obviously the rangefinder is movable as well if you want to bring that down over the actual figure. But what breaks this one apart is obviously the kind of paintwork that it's got going on there, and I really like it. I think it's a really nice looking sort of paintwork on there. Got the nice gloss on the visor, and that silver, looking at from out the camera without the lights, it's not really noticeable. It looks more like a gunmetal rather than this sort of shiny silver that we got on there. We've got some little sort of scratches. I guess it's kind of like a markings at the top there, with a couple of scratches on the side there, and a little couple of dings as well on the side of the helmet. On the side there, the ear parts are not painted, but around on the back, all the silvers are in place there, and then the rangefinder is all on the silver. Coming down, not as bright silvers used on the jetpack as we already looked. Taking that off, there's no extra scuff marks or anything there on the side. We've got the Night Owl logo just on there, kind of scuffed off and sort of like peeled. I wonder if that is the same as Bo-Katan's. No, different scuffs in different areas. And then we've got the sort of like the torso part on there. Again, I really like this gunmetal and that sort of cobalt blue. It looks really nice. Coming down to the arms, this kind of grey kind of looks a little bit too plasticky for me. And then we've got a nice sort of metallic blue there on the hand. This side, a bit more metallic, and with a few sort of gold trims as well, and again the metallic there. So yeah, I think that's probably the most downside part. I wish they kind of used that same colour that they used up here. And then we've got silvers on the legs, and on this side as well. And then we've got that dark blue kind of undersuit that she's got running through. Down on the legs, again, it's just like the dark cobalt blues with the browns and the blues. Looking quite nice. Not many scuff marks on those parts, unfortunately, and around on the back. So all in all, not a bad figure. Not for, like, picking up for $9.99. I think it isn't too bad. I wouldn't rush off the shelf to go and pick her up, that is for sure. At full price, I wouldn't even see the point. That's how I kind of feel sometimes with these sort of like repaints and Black Series. But yeah, I mean, we have got Bo-Katan. She has gone through an upgrade, so her paint work and everything is slightly a little bit different to the official figure. I kind of added an extra bit on there. You probably find the video there on the channel somewhere underneath the upgrades. And yeah, I mean, she's looking pretty cool. You know, helmet removable and stuff like that. I suppose if I did a generic head underneath there, it'll probably add a little bit more value to the figure itself. But in all, not looking too bad. I think they're pretty cool. And yeah, as I said, she's not standing up. For $9.99, it isn't too bad. So thank you for joining this one, a little quick short one. And you can subscribe, you can ding the bell, you can follow me on Instagram, and you can comment down below. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.